What's good, everybody? It's your boy JTK, aka Josh Too Cool, and I'm back with another video. Happy New Year, y'all! It's the first video of 2021. We've been doing this since 2016. Yes, sir. I didn't get to wish you guys a Happy New Year last year because I didn't come back at that time. But I'm wishing you a Happy New Year in 2021 because I'm here still. And, some people may not count it. The amount of years that I've been on YouTube, but my channel was still here. So technically, I've still been on YouTube, just not active. Anyway, we started off the year strong. So I have a potential. Also, I've been contacting a lot of promotions, gyms and stuff for my first MMA fight this year. Because I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I've been training for a while. I've been working on my stand-up game a lot, and I'm more of a grappler. I've been wrestling for about 3 years, but at a high level. I made it to OFSA this past year, and I've done a couple of jiu-jitsu classes. Plus, jiu-jitsu comes to me like sometimes naturally, as well. I'm very good with submissions and stuff. I know all the basic submissions and everything. Obviously, I wouldn't be as good if I went up against purple or black belt, but I can handle myself. Like if I go up against a grappler, I can go to my stand-up game because my stand-up game is pretty strong. And also I've been practicing MMA, but mainly just kicking for about 12 years. So been doing this for a while. I'm just turned 16. My birthday was on December 31st, and I feel like I'm ready. So I don't know why I'm out of breath. Maybe because I was just doing some stuff on the bag. But today what this video is going to be is I'm going to be showing you guys some drills for beginners for boxing. I didn't do this video before because I was just getting started with boxing. But now I know the fundamentals, people have taught me. Now I want to teach you guys, for those who don't know how to box at all. If you've done boxing for a few years, this video is not for you at all. I'll do other videos like wrestling and other stuff. Just let me know what you want to do or what you want to see, and I'll do it. It could be kicking or whatever. Just let me know. Today we're gonna start off with boxing. Okay, so I'm gonna set you guys up right here, and we're gonna get into this. All right. So first, we obviously gotta put the gloves on. We gotta strap it up. All right, put these gloves on. If you're hitting a heavy bag, I would prefer, these these heavier gloves. These kind of gloves right here, like the 6-ounce gloves and stuff. These smaller ones, they're actually hard too. They hit you hard. Those are mainly for sparring. I mean, you could use these for sparring. These aren't. Set my camera, but you could use these for sparring as well. But these are preferably, I would suggest, for the heavy bag. And even if you don't have a heavy bag, you can shadow box, even though it's not as fun. It still works on your game. So we're gonna start off with the basic jab right now. So I know you guys can't see my full body. Maybe you can, but so we're gonna start off with the full jab. First, you wanna start off with your range. If you're long, right? You can if you can skin the bag with your jab from long, you could easily land that right hook by just simply turning your body in. Right now, we're just gonna focus on the jab. Right, so you don't want to be too square. You don't want to be punching like this because, let's be honest, if you come at me punching like that, I'm not gonna take you serious. I'm just gonna go boom, you're done. You want to be at it, you gotta find what your power hand is. If your power hand is your right hand, you stand left foot forward, which is orthodox stance. But if your power hand is your left hand, you would stand right foot forward, which is southpaw. So, you can fight with your hands like this, but I have my hands down here because I would rather slip and then have a counter punch rather than just taking punches like this and potentially letting my opponent score points, because you can't really counter punch when you're like this, and when you're fighting like this, it kind of takes away your vision. When you're fighting like this, I know I get it, your head is free, but you just gotta work on the head movement and practices your defense more. A lot of people are trained to fight like this, But I started fighting like this because, you know, I have a better vision. I get slip, you know, have a counter punch. Let's focus on the jab. So with your jab, don't just punch like that. That's not what a jab is. I mean, you can, but I mean, it's not a proper jab. You want to turn your fist. So I'm gonna come to the camera right here. You want to turn your fist like that, right? So you're standing right here. Pass them up. Right. Let's go light for now, and when you're ready, you can just keep jabbing. Do it from different angles too. If you guys watched the Ryan Garcia fight today, or whenever you're watching this, the Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell fight, you see both fighters, they use their jab efficiently. So Ryan Garcia, he's in my stance, so I could really like implement my moves into, or his moves, sorry, into my game. Because of his stance as well. I mean, obviously I could do the same with Luke Campbell, but it's easier for Ryan Garcia because he has the same stance, you know. And you see when Ryan Garcia stands, he doesn't fight like this either. He fights like this too. So, and a lot of fighters do. So he used that jab very efficiently. He kept jabbing, and it was you know, the jab that you know, really did the damage in that fight. So yeah, just keep practicing your jab, all angles of the bag, or if you're shadow boxing, that's fine. Yeah, get the idea. So, next we're gonna do the right hand, right? So, a lot of people, they throw the right hand. A lot of people that throw the right hand the same way that they would think they throw the jab like that, right? You want to turn your fist as well. You want to turn your hand as well when you're doing the jab. Like, that's why you see when fighters that are shadow boxing, they're like, you don't see them go, right? You see them turn their fist, right? Because they know, right? You gotta turn your fist. Because if you punch like that, it doesn't do any damage. But when you punch like that, right, it does damage. And this right here ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's not gonna hurt no one. That will though, right? So, you could, when you're doing this, you can set them up with the jab. That's what I like to do. Just set them up. Set them up. Do about 5 of these. You know, set them up. You know, go for the left hook. Ooh, right hand, right? I usually like to step into it, but if you're tall and like lengthy, then you could easily like get it from far. Like, I want you guys to stand as far as away from the bag, or like if you have a wall, I'm not gonna tell you to punch a wall, but if you have a wall and you don't have a bag and you're shadow boxing right now, go to a wall right now, stand as far as you can from the wall. If you can at least maybe like skin the wall or the bag, then you could easily turn your hips into and punch. Right? So I'm skinning him. That jab doesn't always have to land. Right? He's there. You're skinning him. Right? And look at my footwork too. Look at my feet right now. Look, don't look at the punch. Look at the feet. Right? I pivot. Right? I put my body into the jab. You know, put my body into that punch. So if you punch like this, that's not gonna hurt. It hurts when you put your body into it. You see with all boxers, they put their bodies into the shot. Pow! Right? So yeah, do a little, 1-2 combination. Yo. Yep. Keep going. Right? I don't have water in my base, that's why it's moving. But if you guys have water in your base and you did it properly, then that's perfect. But little, keep practicing. Keep practicing it. Yep. Right. So that's pretty much the basic combinations. Like I said, if you have at least like a year of boxing experience, this video isn't for you either. This is for like someone who's literally just starting boxing, doesn't know a single thing, and wants to learn. So let me position the bag properly. So now we're gonna be talking about probably my favorite punch, the left hook. I had to teach you guys those two first because those are the, you know, those are the main ones, right? When you see people shadow boxing, you see them do that first, or and then they do the left or right hook, right? So now, the left hook. You have to turn your body to this. I see a lot of people do this. They do this. That's just you throwing your left hand. That ain't a left hook, right? That ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know, if you need to score a quick point, you just throw the left. That's not gonna hurt nobody though, right? Shout out to my online boxing coach for teaching me that too. A lot of the stuff I'm showing you guys right now is what I learned, so I'm implementing it to you guys. So you want to start off close, right? This is how you really throw a left hook. You want to stand the same way, or like usually this would be your favorite punch if you're like your southpaw. With a right hook, you gotta practice both ways, you know. But for these guys especially, this is how you throw a left hook. You want to take it, right? Watch my feet. I'm kind of stepping into it, and I'm turning my body into the punch, right? But keep this hand here, because if you bring this hand down, right, most likely your opponent's gonna take a punch to land a punch. That's what like a lot of fighters do. Keep this here, keep this hand here, because if you don't keep this hand here, your chin is free. If you're just punching like this, boom, you're done, right? Remember to keep that hand here. When I'm training with others and they forget to keep that hand here, I give them a little tap in the side, right there. I don't play with that, right? You gotta keep that hand here. Right, throw the left hook, put your body into it. Yeah, and another thing I want to show you guys can. Sorry, my sister likes to make a mess in the basement, but look how far away I am from the bag. It would be crazy right now if I told you guys I can land a left hook from here, but you can. You can be far away from your opponent, right? You can be social distancing from your opponent. You can land a left hook, right? Watch. So all you gotta do is put your body into it, right? So look, I'll show you. Just gotta put your body into it. It's all about your body position. Put your body. Look, I'll go even further. I'll go right here. Look how far. Look at this between me and the bag, right? Look. Maybe I'll have to take. Some people might have to take a step forward and then go, but you can easily just remember to keep that hand here. I think I forgot to put that hand up there. It was there slightly. So you gotta keep that hand up. Gotta make it a habit. So. See what I mean, right? You can land it from anywhere, right? You can be dodging, right? You can slip, right? Slip, left hook, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much how you throw a left hook. So you gotta put your body into it. It's the same thing with the right hook now, right? Especially for the orthodox fighters. This might be not your go-to punch. Sometimes it is actually. I see a lot of orthodox fighters whose go-to punch is their right hook instead of their left. I personally like the left hook better. My trainer, my online trainer, his favorite punch is a left hook, and that's how I practice it so much. It's in a lot of my drills. It sounds like I'm running out of breath because I'm talking so much. I think my thing is about to die. My camera's about to die, so I'm trying to speed this up. Also, for the right hook, it's the same thing. You can land this one from far too, right? You can be just here. And then social distancing, right? But remember to keep that left hand up now, right? You always got to keep one hand up, protecting your other side, right? Just throw that right hook, and I'll do it closer for you guys. Even though you guys should be using a reach. Oh, too close. Oh, I can reach you from there. Oh, really? Yeah, keep that right hook, right? And that left hand up there, right? So that's pretty much how you do the right hook. Final punch I'm going to show you guys for today is the uppercut. Now, I don't have an uppercut bag yet, but I will soon. But you can still throw uppercuts, especially when you're shadow boxing. It's actually kind of, easier because like you're throwing it all the way up for the punching bag. Just kind of like this. but it's still an uppercut, right? So you want to stand like this, right? All you want to do, a lot of people see the uppercut. A lot of people throw the uppercut pretty right. It's hard to like mess up on the uppercut. It's actually, well, for me, it was one of the easiest punches to learn because all you have to do is, because no one's gonna throw an uppercut like, take the glove off. No one's gonna throw an uppercut like this, right? I mean, some people do actually, but a lot of people just, a lot of people play, you know, those video games, and you see the uppercut just go, like the Mortal Kombat, all that. You see the uppercut like that, and a lot of people like the uppercut, so that's why I saved it for last. I like it too, but like I said, my favorite punch is the left hook. So uppercut, all you want to do, I would suggest size them up first. If you're gonna don't just go straight for the uppercut. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna recommend to you guys highly that you size him up first, because if you just go for the uppercut, likely he's gonna see that coming. So if you're like, you know, he's not gonna see that coming, right? But if you just go like, he's gonna block that right away, right? Or like a guy that has a decent IQ of boxing, right? He's gonna block that right away. Right? He's gonna be like, what was that? And then, yeah. And after this, I'll get into quick little some combos that you guys can do to practice. So, yeah. So uppercut is all just make sure your wrist is pointing up. So this part, your palm of your hand is pointing up, but then you make a fist. Boom. If you're on the heavy bag, like that. Shadow boxing, it's, you could do it with both hands. Do it on the bag too. You know, that looks kind of weird, but you know, it looks weird because it's on, you know, the heavy bag. It's on the uppercut bag. Right? Always exhale when you punch. Always go like, or like I know some people who over exaggerate, like they're still exhaling, right? So me, I don't do that. I sometimes go like, I'm exhaling through my nose sometimes. But yeah, and that's the thing with my opponents, they sometimes tell when I'm tired when I start breathing through my mouth. I'm like, damn. Like especially in wrestling, they can tell. So that's something I gotta work on myself. But yeah, so uppercut is simple. Just and practice it with the left hand too. They're not gonna see that coming. Boom, 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 boom. Notice how every hand that I throw with, the other hand's protecting the side of my face. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So now, combinations. My phone thing is about to really die, so I gotta hurry this up. So, a combination, it's the most simple combination. It's the 1-2, right? 1-2, 1-2. To make this harder on yourself, I would say this is the first combination I ever learned. It was jab 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right hook. Or not right hook, just the right hand, right? So or you can just do a simple 1-2, like if you're starting off, and then after you can just do jab. Make sure you do the jab from different angles, because you're practicing for like a real fight. Even if you're not trying to go pro for boxing or anything, there will probably, I hope not, but there can be a time where you need to defend yourself, and you're not just gonna do this the whole time, right? I'd rather teach you guys the right way, so different angles, right? 2, right? So the simple 1-2, right? The next combination I'm gonna teach you guys is the 1-2-3. Another simple one you guys see a lot is the 1-2-3. So you guys pretty much know what it is. If you don't, it's a jab, right, left hook. Right, let me bring the back closer. See, this is why you should put water in your base. Left, right, left hook. So if you memorize it better by numbers, it's 1, 2, 3. That's how I'm starting to memorize it now. Because if a coach says 2, 1, 4, I'm like, okay. Kind of weird, but okay, 2, 1, 4, right? And if coach says, you know, 1, 3, 2, boom, boom, boom. And that's my next combination. So the third combination is just simple 1, 2, 3. first combination is 1, 2, and now I want you guys to do 1, 3, 2. So it's a jab, left hook, right, because that's actually gonna be very good, because after the jab they're gonna be expecting that right, especially if you do it a lot. They're not gonna be expecting left hook. They're gonna be jab, always coming with that right, nope, that left hook. So what you guys to do, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. Simple. And use your reach. Don't be all scrunched together. That's called smother punching. Okay, smother punching is pretty much when you're sitting here, when you're tired, you know, you're grabbing onto him, all that stuff, right? That's when you're tired. You're full of energy, you're like, let's go, let's go. You know, keep your distance. You know, we got social distance, right? Anyway, so 3, 2. So final combination I'll show you guys. I don't want to make it too hard on the beginners. Final combination is we'll go 1, 4. We'll go 1, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go 1, 4, 2, 3. So it might sound confusing at first, but so we're gonna go jab, right hook, right hand, left hook. So jab would be 1, 4 would be right hook, 2 is right hand, and 3 is the left hook. So in full speed it would be 1, 4, 2, 3. So that's what I said first, right? Also, sorry about that. My camera is telling me that it's about to die, so I gotta speed this up. So, damn, my hands are getting sweaty. So, yeah, so it'd be 1, 4, 2, 3. I almost confused myself. So yeah, full speed would look like this. Yeah, so pretty much. And then shadow boxing, it would look like this. Get it? So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna show you guys for today. A bit longer than I wanted this to be, but it's okay. As you guys see, I make all my videos in my basement. Hopefully soon that will change, or hopefully this basement will be finished soon. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, let me know which I don't know, I just got stuck there. Let me drink water first. Make sure you drink your water. Let me know what you guys else want to see. Just want to see some kicking training videos, like Muay Thai base. Do you guys want to see wrestling videos? Because I know I made a wrestling video about tips for wrestling season, so it would probably make sense for me to make, you know, how to train for it, right? So especially in America, they take it way more serious than Canadian. I'm not saying Canadians don't take it serious, because we definitely do take it serious, but Americans, you know, they have, you know what I mean, they take it a lot more serious than us. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that video, or you know, Muay Thai or whatever it is. You know, maybe I could do a submission video for basic submissions. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, but most importantly, stay cool. Happy New Year, y'all.